Hello everyone, you've tuned into Business Today TV and I'm Aakanksha. Today on our show, we are joined by two very special guests. We have with us Professor Parameswar K. Iyer, he's the Officiating Director of IIT Guwahati. Along with him, we have Raghav Gupta, he's the Managing Director of India and APAC Coursera. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello.
Alright sir, so let's just dive into the questions. Professor Iyer, could you tell us about the new degree that is being launched in collaboration with IIT Guwahati and Coursera? The degree is about Bachelor of Science in Data Science and Artificial Intelligence. It's the biggest buzzword right now. Could you tell us a bit more about this new degree?
Thank you very much, Aakanksha. This is a very important development that IIT Guwahati is initiating. This is as per the NEP 2020. We want to take the education, the top level education and cutting edge degrees to the masses. And as you are aware that we are looking to expand our education outreach to as many students, as many interested people as possible. This specific degree that we are starting, the BS or the BSc honors, is a 4-year degree, which is very unusual for an institution like IIT. So we are starting this degree in the subjects of data science and artificial intelligence. So IIT Guwahati already has a school for data science and artificial intelligence. It was funded by the Mehta Family Foundation, and we are into the third batch of the BTech degree. So we already have a presence in that area, and as I mentioned earlier, we are looking to enroll more students or more interested graduates in this specific area, which is in high demand across all areas of science, technology, and other applications. So in this 4-year program, we will enroll students from who have cleared the JEE Advanced or the JEE Mains, who are eligible for JEE Advanced. They can be enrolled directly. Plus, all other students from class 12th who had a subject as maths in the class 12, they are also eligible to appear for an exam and then get an enrollment. There is no upper limit for enrolling the students. It can be any number, and as per the NEP, we have multiple entry and multiple exit options. So though the course is for 4 years, this entire course can be completed up to 8 years. They can take up to 8 years to complete. Once they enroll, the first year, if they complete and if they don't have time to continue for further years, they can get an certification course. After 2 years, if still they don't have time, they continue for 2 years, and if they want to take a break, they can get a degree, a diploma degree. Similarly, after 3 years of this course, if they want to leave, they get a normal BSc degree. And in the 4th year, if they complete the entire the 4 year, they get the BSc honors. So this is a very, very unique course. I think it's the first IIT to have it completely on an online mode, and even the examinations will be conducted on an online mode. And we have given as much flexibility as possible to implement this course. Our partners to implement this course is Coursera, and I'm very happy that this partnership is taking shape in a big way.
All right, sir. Thank you so much to tell us about that. Mr. Gupta, I have a question for you. Could you tell us a bit more about the curriculum of this course? How is the structure going to be different? And like Professor just mentioned, this is going to be a completely online course, which is something new for IIT. How is it different from the course which are already available on Coursera?
Yeah, firstly, very excited to be announcing this in partnership with Professor Iyer and IIT Guwahati. Like he said, right, our intent is increase access, increase the opportunity for students from across the country to come and take this degree, and also enable students with different backgrounds to come and take this degree as well. We're thinking that the artificial intelligence domain, data science domain is very high in demand right now. This degree will equip graduates to pursue roles like AI engineer, data engineer, ML engineer, and data analyst. So machine learning engineer and data analyst. These are some of the roles that this degree will enable students to target. These roles are of course in high demand, especially in current times. We're hearing so much about the need for artificial intelligence capabilities within the country. Tuition fee of the degree is very accessible as well. It's about 3.5 lakh rupees. And the idea, like Professor Iyer said, is to maximize access. So somebody who's, passed class 12th or equivalent and has had maths as a background in class 12 can apply for this degree. Um, Along with learning from IIT faculty, this degree will also provide access to students to learn on the Coursera platform from companies as well. And so in today's day and age, leading companies like Google, Meta, IBM, etc., are really creating cutting edge content which is available on the platform. And this degree will provide these professional certificates from the Coursera platform to students, and we are hoping that this will all make for a very, very exciting combination thereof.
All right. Professor Iyer, I have a question for you. IIT Guwahati is such a prestigious institution. Uh, do you think it's somewhat contrasting with the institution's, philosophy, where people with very high marks, people with very good academics are able to get a degree from there, but here you've opened the gate for everyone. Do you think this is in any way contrasting with the institution's philosophy?
You mean to have more contact with other private institutions or other government institutions?
No, as in, and a degree from IIT Guwahati is extremely prestigious, but the fact that now more people will be able to access it, more people will be able to get a degree from IIT Guwahati, is this in any way contrasting with the philosophy of the exclusivity of IITs in India?
You mean contradicting, if I'm
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so basically, even to get entry into this course or any other course of IIT Guwahati, it is not that anybody is going to be able to register. We are also going to have an online exam, and any student or any person who is willing to take up this course in IIT Guwahati will also have to go through a competitive exam. It's going to be, they may have also to do a small course if necessary, okay, a short course, and they will have to appear for that exam. Only those students who qualify for that exam will be eligible. So, but definitely our effort is to reach the masses. There is a demand. The nation, requires more data scientists, more data engineers to take up, challenging jobs. All the jobs will require, analysis of a lot of data. So, although it may be, being offered presently by a few exclusive institutes like IIT, but definitely that number is also very small, and that number has to increase significantly over the years if we want to meet the huge demand of the nation, of the government agencies, of the industry. That is where we are coming in, and we have to think very big if it has really to serve the actual purpose. So definitely, it will benefit a bigger number, unlike what we were doing exclusively for a small number of students who were getting enrolled through the JEE in IIT Guwahati. This will definitely allow them to access the education system of IITs along with a renowned online education system like Coursera.
All right, sir. Mr. Gupta. Sir, EdTech has played a pivotal role. Like we can see, there are people who are trying to access education. It's more convenient, it's more accessible. But a question is that there's also a peer-to-peer connect that people get when they go to prestigious institutes like IITs. How would this course try to bridge this gap, or how would this course try to compensate for the peer-to-peer aspect of education?
Yeah, great question, Aakanksha. Online education has made a lot of progress. When you're learning together with people online, even earlier, there were a lot of tools that were integrated, which can make the experience closer to an in-person experience. Zoom integration, Slack integration, and so on. That aside, as a part of this degree, there will be opportunity for students to come to campus and interact with their peers. And also that aside, generative AI and chat GPT have made a lot of progress, as we've all seen over the last 6 months or so. Coursera has been actively integrating generative AI into our platform for both students and for faculty members. We've announced something called Coach, which will make the learning experience for the learner a lot more personalized and interactive and customized. And similarly, shortly in the next coming months, we are launching Course Builder for faculty members, which will turbocharge how faculty members are able to create content. And it's almost going to be, a personalized tutor for students, and a personalized teaching assistant. In fact, 20 teaching assistants for faculty members. This will, of course, not replace an in-person experience, but it will make the online experience a lot richer. And we think that along with the broader vision that Professor Iyer shared, which is increasing access, increasing the number of students and learners who can come and take these cutting edge topics, it's going to be a good balance. And hopefully, this contributes very significantly to the vision of the national education policy. So that's the hope that which we are starting out with on this degree.
All right, sir. I have just one question for Professor Iyer. So, would the college also be helping out with placement of the students who go through this course?
Yeah, definitely. I think this is again a very important question. Any graduating student from IITs, any IIT, be it IIT Guwahati or any other IIT, one of the biggest expectation for them is that how good their placements can be. We have a very active and helpful. We call it a not just placement cell; it's a career counseling cell. So and already a lot of students who are going through this placement cell, they benefit a lot by giving special training, special help that has been provided, and definitely all the students who are enrolled in our program of this the 4-year program BS Honors of Data Science and Artificial Intelligence will benefit by this. So as such, definitely Coursera, in addition to IIT Guwahati, also provides this hiring solutions. So definitely, we look forward to again on this aspect also to work closely with Coursera in addition to our career counseling cell to help graduating students from this specific degree for very good placement. So hopefully the demand also over the 4 to 5 years by the time they graduate will be very high, and I hope that everyone will find very good placements of their choice.
All right, sir. Mr. Gupta, I have just one last question for you. So, after IIT Guwahati, are there any other colleges that you plan on collaborating with? And if you could tell us a bit about the courses that you might be planning on collaborating on.
Aakanksha, in the past, maybe 2 years ago, most of the content on Coursera came from international leading universities. Over the last 2 years, we've been building partnerships with leading Indian universities. Our partnership with IIT Guwahati started back in 2019, and we, launched a number of certificate programs together, and topics around machine learning, topics around cloud computing, and many others. We've seen a lot of good response to those programs already. And now this partnership is the next step forward. It's been very exciting for me personally to see that not only learners in India benefiting from content from IIT Guwahati, but we've seen learners outside the country also come to take these programs. And similarly, with other leading institutions like IIM Ahmedabad, IISc, ISI, we've built up similar partnerships in different domains. Today, there are totally about 17 leading Indian institutions that create content on the Coursera platform. So these could be courses, these could be certificates, these could be fully online degrees, as we are talking about today. And, we're taking the best of India to students in India, but to also the rest of the world. And I think as a part of the broader vision of the Prime Minister for Bharat as Vishwaguru, this hopefully contributes to that. So we are super excited and proud of this work that's been happening over the last 2 years.
All right, sir, that's exciting news. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us today on the show. It was extremely insightful talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.